What's going on, fellas? So, I just want to point out to you guys how easily we get manipulated by women. This is how easily we get manipulated by women. You're in the gym, you're taking break between your sets. You just finished your second set of bench press. You're going to wait on the third set. Muscles pumping, your juices flowing through your body, and you spot a girl. Booty's popping, yoga pants, leggings, whatever girls wear. And now you're not going to talk to her, keeping in mind that your break time is about to run out within 10 seconds, but you don't care. You go up to her and you talk to her. You spend 2 minutes, 3 minutes, come back. Now your muscles aren't, the juice aren't flowing as much in your muscle as they were. You just messed up your workout. You're at the grocery store. You know that after doing grocery from here, you have to go somewhere really quick. Maybe you're running late for your job. Maybe you are about to take some other place. Maybe you have a kid and you have to drop her off at school, and you got to hurry up and take her there after you get done doing what you want. You see a girl in the next aisle. Booty's popping. Mm-mm-mm. You go up to her. She turns around. Perky breasts. Ooh. You start talking to her. 10 minutes go by. What did you just wasted? 10 minutes. You end up going. You end up taking your girl to your kid to her school. She's late. She gets a tardy. She goes to detention. You. Same example with the grocery store again. You were there. There's only one bag of meat left, and you know you have to get there quick, and that's 2 aisles away from you. To get to that, you have to cross 2 aisles. One of the aisles, there's another girl. Booty's popping. You go up to her and talk to her again. By the time you get done talking to her, you turn around and you see that the last meat is gone. Now you have to either go to another store that's going to waste you more gas and time to get this other bag of meat that you needed, or what you do is you buy some crappy food. You compensate on your diet. Let's give you another example. You are at a sporting event. You're in a line. There's two cute girls behind you. And they say that, hey, we're running late. We have to get going. Or, sorry. Let me rephrase that a little bit. There's two girls behind you in the line, and they say, hey, we just left our wallet. They start flirting with you, and they let you know that they left their wallets. And what do? You buy them tickets. And what do? They never talk to you again. They didn't even ask for the ticket money. Just the fact that they were pretty and they were there talking to you, you did things for them. Let's give you another example. You're at your work, and your job is to lift heavy things. And there's a girl there who cannot lift heavy things, because we all know that females aren't as strong or physically as men, as strong as men and physically strong as men. So what does she do? She tries to act like she's struggling, really struggling to pick this box up. She doesn't even ask you. Just the fact that her struggling in front of you. And she looks nice when she squats down to pick that box up, doesn't she? What do? You go up to her, help her out. That's not your part of your job, is it? And let's say the box is so heavy that when you're about to pick it up, you pull a muscle on your back. Maybe you didn't realize how heavy the box was. Maybe it was a two-person's job. She was supposed to help you on the other side. But what did you say? You wanted to show your masculine energy, your masculine strength. And you're like, no, I got this by myself. You pick it up on yourself, you pull your back. Now you can't go to work for the next week. You're losing money. Fellas, there's tons and tons and tons of examples out there in our daily life where we simp, where we get manipulated by a woman. This is how I look at it. Before I'm about to help a woman out, before I'm about to waste my time talking to somebody, is that am I going out of my way to do this when I'm about to go out of my way to talk to when I'm about to go talk to someone, or did she just happen to be there? You know, a lot of guys, what they do is they spot a girl who walked past them, then they turn around and run 5 blocks down to catch up to her. Dude, why? Either strike it up right there when you just pass her, or don't bother at all. Chances are you're not gonna miss. Chances are she's probably not gonna give you her number anyways, even if you run 5 blocks down. You're not missing out anything. There's billions of women out there. So build your life up first. They're gonna throw themselves at you. I promise you that, fellas. When I say throw themselves at you, let me clear that up a little bit. What I really mean is that they're gonna perceive you so much more high value now. Now everything you say, that everything that comes out of your mouth sounds that much more interesting, sounds that much better. That's what I mean they're just gonna make it so much easier for you. That's what I mean when I say they're gonna throw themselves at you. They're not gonna come up to you and break the ice. Don't get that wrong. You're still gonna have to make the approach, but they're just gonna make themselves that much more available to you. You don't get that type of feeling. You don't get that type of treatment unless you have your shit together. Fellas, why would you help somebody out just because she's a woman? What has she done for you? That's the question you need to ask yourself. What has she done for me? Has she sucked me off dry? Has she drained my balls? Has she cooked for me? Has she cleaned for me? Has she done me any favor? Then why would I do anything for her without anything in return? You wouldn't do that for a guy now, would you? No, you wouldn't even look his way twice. Now, some of you guys are out there who are nice guys, who help out, guys and girls both. For those of you guys, what I would tell you is stop helping women out. Help your guy friends, help the guys, because it's women who have this strong and independent mindset, right? They want to walk around claiming they're strong and independent, right? So let them figure it out. Why would you help them? Guys are not out here talking this nonsense. Oh, I'm strong and independent, because we already know guys are strong and independent. So when a guy gets stuck with something, that's when you know the problem is actually real. The problem, he actually needs help. But when a woman gets stuck with something, it's probably because she was too arrogant and too stubborn to get help from somebody in the first place. Or if her car breaks down or something, let her figure it out. She's strong and independent, right? And maybe this woman didn't act like a bitch to you. Maybe she wasn't rude to you, but the next one will be. So you have to give her that price for the next one. Do you know why? Because this one, the woman who's nice to you, quote unquote, who needs your help, did not march down to the Capitol Hill, to the courthouses, and wanted them to stop spreading this strong and independent feminist ideological nonsense. She's benefiting from it. Every single woman. Doesn't matter if she's a hardcore feminist or not. Every single woman is benefiting from feminism, and they're not doing anything about it. That puts them automatically in that group with feminists. This is why you don't help women. This is why the red pill is so vital. It keeps you focused. Because we tell you guys what are the really odds of you actually hitting it off with a woman that you saw 5 miles down the road and you catching up to her just to talk to her. We already tell you what the odds are. Odds aren't very good. The odds are not in your favor, especially if you're somebody who's a nobody. If you're a nobody. Those days of meeting a person and both of you being on the same level and starting a family or starting something from there. Let's say you're both average and you're both looking for that one in your life, that special one, and you meet somebody and you hit it off. Those days are gone, fellas. Women nowadays, all they want is free attention, free things, more and more guys, more and more attention, the highest value male. And their hypergamous nature has been showing like crazy in the past 20 years. They've always been hypergamists, but back then they just didn't have as many options. They were more respectful. They deserved their respect back then because they were polite. They didn't have this entitlement mindset that they have today. If you went up to somebody and talked to her, she gave you the time of her day. Even if she wasn't attracted to you, she was still nice to you. She wasn't completely rude to you and just kept one-wording you and this, that, and the other. They were excited to meet more people. Nowadays, women are just excited to get more likes on their pictures. That's the only thing that they care about. They don't care if actual people talk to them. They only care if they're getting DMs, if their DMs are getting flooded. Then they're gonna tell their friends, "Oh, dude, look, I got 28 follow requests. I got 32 DM requests. I got 259 likes on my picture." That's what they care. That's what they really care about. That's what they boast about to their friends. That's what inflates their head with ego. That's what inflates their ego. So those days are gone, fellas. So you have to know the type of women you're dealing with today, and you have to treat them accordingly. Just because you look and see that her booty's popping and it looks bootylicious doesn't mean she's gonna find you attractive, right? Keep this in mind. This is actually a very good point. Every single time you see a girl who looks really hot, tell yourself this. Just because I find her really attractive does not mean she's going to find me attractive. And the odds are not against me. I'm sorry, the odds are not in my favor. The odds are against me. If you just keep these two things in your head, you're not going to be distracted. I promise you. Because once you start getting rejected more and more and more, if you don't believe these two things, if you don't believe in statistics and data, and you really want to go out there, put yourself out there, and try it out on your own, you'll figure it out pretty quick. These two things are very, very true. So why would you go out of your way to approach someone? Why would you go out of your way to help someone? Just because they look nice, just because you are attracted to them. They're not attracted to you. And if they were attracted to you, they would at least come closer to you. They would at least give you some sort of choosing signal. They would at least make some sort of eye contact and hold it there for a little bit longer than usual. Right? Unless you don't get any choosing signals, but you still want to approach her, why would you still go out of your way to approach her? If she just happens to be in your way, that's a different story, right? That's a different case. Okay, go ahead and talk to her. Who cares? It's not that serious. But if it's something that you have to do to go out of your way to talk to a girl or to help a girl out, forget it, man. Let them figure it out. Our time and our attention is currency to them. We need to save it. It's just like diamond, right? There's a lot of diamond in the world, but people hold the stock. The people hold the supply. So that's why they only give out a little bit of diamonds here and there. This is why diamonds are so expensive. Same thing with your currency. If you want to make your currency and your validation expensive, you need to hold it and give it out pieces and parts and here and there. Just petty validation every here and there. That's about it. Make them work for it. Make them buy it. Make them earn it. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.